Hi guys, I'm Michelle. Just wanted to pop on and say hi. We're going to go over our reading bell work. I'm perfectly fine. I'm having to take some time off with my kids. I hope to be back later this week. If not, it'll be the beginning of next week. So be good, okay? So let's go ahead and look at your reading bell work. All right, so we are looking at Monday. Our passage says, "My sister and I inched toward the starting line. On the drive, we promised each other to stay together. We fight a lot, but we are best friends. As soon as the whistle sounded, we were off. We ran the first obstacle. After climbing to the top, we scaled down. Then we crawled through the mud without touching the rope above us. Next, we tested our arm strength on the monkey bars. My sister slipped twice. With tears in her eyes, she looked defeated. She tried a third time but found herself in the mud again. I yelled her name. When she looked in my direction, I placed my hand to my heart. Our dad is always telling us our strength comes from our heart. My sister smiled and tried again. Success. As we approached the finish line, I could feel her hand grab mine. We raised our arms in victory while Dad snapped a picture." All right, so we are going to circle the correct genre for this passage. So our two options are number one, nonfiction, which is the informational. It's meaning to teach us something, tell us about something, or fiction, a story. So this passage is about a girl and her sister in an obstacle course they are racing through. So we're not learning about anything. So I believe the best answer for this question would be fiction, a story. If you don't have that circled, erase it and circle it now. Number two, it says to circle the words you find in the passage. Is this passage written in first or third person? So first person says I, me, we, our, us, my. Third person says they, her, his, their, he, she. So I'm going to go back up to the passage. It starts off with my sister. My falls in the first person. And I also falls in first person. I see we several times in the next sentences, which also falls in third person. Now, if you move on down, it does say she, which is written in third person, but it's because the narrator of this story is talking about her sister. So I believe the best answer for this one, we have more words circled in first person, so this passage would be from a first person point of view. It's from the sister's point of view. She's telling the story as it's her own and about her and her sister. So first person would be the correct answer. Number three, circle the author's purpose for writing the text. So remember, guys, author's purpose, pie, persuade, inform, entertain. Those are our three options for author's purpose. Were they trying to persuade us to do anything in this story or to sell us anything? Nope. Are they informing us about anything? We already discussed that on number one. They're not teaching us about anything, right? So inform wouldn't be correct. Describe isn't one of the forms of author's purpose. So the only one that makes sense is to entertain. And remember, if it's fiction, if it's a story, most of the time it's written to entertain you. Number four says circle the nouns, people, places, or things in the sentence below. The new zoo has pandas, zebras, and lions. All right, so remember, nouns are persons, places, or things. So we are looking for something in those categories in the sentence below. So the new zoo, a zoo is a place, so let's go ahead and circle zoo, has pandas, which are a thing, they're an animal, so let's circle pandas. Zebras, also an animal, which is a thing, so let's go ahead and circle it. And lions. Lions is also an animal. It is an object. It is a thing. So let's go ahead and circle lions. So you should have zoo, pandas, zebras, and lions. 4 nouns circled in your sentence. All right, guys. Keep up the good work today.